Mike, does this one still need to be on?
No, unless you want, I mean, you cut off, you want to, you can. Everybody should hear you.
Sunday, we began a discussion of the parable of the wheat and the tare. And I just want to briefly review some of the major points of that and then continue with the parable of the mustard seed. One of the things, again, these are the same things that our students are studying. So just a reminder as parents, these are things that you can think about and discuss with kids or grandkids or any of these young students that we have here with us. We talked about the Beatitudes as well. And of course, the Beatitudes are things that we all need to continue to make application, and that's something that our young kids are constantly going over, those that are found in Matthew 5, verses 3 through 12. The parable of the wheat and the tare, or the darnel, as we pointed out, one of the things that we noticed was that the roots are intertwined, and from that, we can always conclude that there's always going to be hostile powers in the world that are seeking to try to destroy the good seed, and it is up to us to choose whether we allow those evil or bad influences to have an effect on us, or whether we seek opportunities to be around good influences and again study God's word and do those things that are going to cause us to grow and develop strong, healthy roots, so to speak. Another point that this parable taught us was the fact that it's very difficult oftentimes to distinguish between a man who appears to be good and the one who appears to be bad. The wheat as well as the tare at a very young age look very similar. And so I think this parable points out to us the importance of being slow to judge. When we think about young Christians, just like the young wheat, the young tare, in those developmental years, to be careful about what we do. And also, a third, we are depending upon God and striving to do what we can to grow, to mature, and to develop. This parable teaches us that judgment does come at the end. And again, we have opportunities to prepare for it, even though we don't know when that day will be for us. And so it's important for us to think about that, to be sober, to be prepared, as Philip pointed out in his talk. And of course, we know that the parable teaches us that God will be that final judge, or his son will be the judge. It's our responsibility as Christians, when we think about the Beatitudes, to constantly realize that we need God,